Hi everyone, in this video we'll study while loops in Java using a simple example. In the previous video we'll studied for loops, and in this video we'll look at while loops. Now while loops are similar to for loops. The main difference between a while loop and a for loop is that in a while loop there's only a single condition, and the while loop continues to execute till that condition is true. So in this particular problem, what we have is the condition is I greater than 1. Now I'll just remind users that I'm using JDoodle, which helps me compile and execute the code online itself. So we have this public class while loop example, and within that we have our main method. The important part of the code is these 4 lines. So initially what we have is I equals 10. Now that's the initial value of I. Now this while loop is going to execute till I is greater than 1. If I is greater than 1, it will enter into this while loop and it will print out the value of I. It is very important that we look at line 7. In line 7, we actually decrement the value of I. This is very important. Inside a while loop, there has to be either a decrement or an increment statement, because if you don't have that, I will continue to be at this value of 10. So you see, while loop will continue to execute infinitely. So it's very important to have a statement that actually terminates this while loop. So I equals 10 initially. So initially, you look at line 5, I is 10, which is greater than 1. I'll come in here and I'll print out line 6, which is basically, will print out I, which is 10. Then it'll go ahead and decrement I. So I will now become 9. We'll go back to line 5. Compare I with 1. 9 is greater than 1. We'll come in here, print out the value of I, which is 9. Once again, I will get decremented. So now you can understand the importance of this decrement statement, because this is the line which makes sure that constantly I's value keeps decreasing. At some point, I will become equal to 1. It will decrease 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. When I becomes 1, it will come to this line 5. Is I greater than 1? No, I is equal to 1, so I is not greater than 1. So it will not enter this while loop. So let's see what happens when we execute this code. So if we execute this code, it will print out 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. So it'll print out these numbers onto the screen. Okay, so now let's go ahead and change the value of not the value, but this condition here. So if we make while I greater than equal to 1, what will happen? It will print out I equals 1 as well, because when I will become 1, it will check, is it greater than equal to? Yes, the condition will be satisfied. I'll go in here and actually print it out. So let's execute this. So if you execute this, we will see that it will print out 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So that is the importance of the while loop. So while loop are used when there's a condition to which you want to check the execution of the loop. You don't know how many times you want the loop to execute. Basically, you want the loop to execute till this condition is satisfied. And once a condition is not satisfied, you want your code to exit out of that loop. That's the main difference between a while loop and a for loop. In a for loop, you kind of know how many times you want this code to execute or this loop to execute. Therefore, it's kind of fixed. While loop, you just know the condition till which you want to actually execute this loop. With this, I'll conclude this video. Thank you for watching.